everyone, welcome to my channel, Kid with Souls from Brooklyn. And we're all used to the Carvel cake, which looks like this. They're amazing. They've been making cakes for a really long time. But how are the cakes really made? So a good friend of mine named Thomas in Brooklyn showed me how he makes his cakes. He works in Carvel, and he gave us a great video showing how they're made from start to finish. So stay tuned, hope you enjoy it. A Carvel cake made in store from start to finish. Hope you enjoy it.
Now I'm going to show you guys how to make the Carvel cake. It's a pretty easy process. First, what you got to do is put the vanilla on the bottom of the cake. Now, every cake is vanilla, crunchies, and chocolate, unless you special order it, but people who do that are a little weird. So, what we have here is put the vanilla on, you smooth it out. You want to get a perfectly even amount of chocolate and vanilla on each cake. Takes a couple seconds to smooth it out, you know. You want to make it look good. Smooth it out, blah, blah, blah. Alright, that seems sufficient enough. To do that, you put this over here. And you take your crunchies, sprinkle it all over the plate. That amount of crunchies is good, you know. Shake it off, put it in every corner. And now you put it in the freezer. You freeze it for about an hour. And I will have the next step once this is frozen. Alright, so welcome back. The cake is about frozen, and we are on to step 2. You're going to need this. Now what we do is we take the chocolate, do the same thing that we did with the vanilla, put it all over the top. Chocolate is a lot. This is not what the chocolate usually looks like, but it's still the same, so it doesn't really matter. Put it all over there. Get it in every corner. That's about right. Take the chocolate and smooth it out like you do with the vanilla, like so. The point is to not get the sides all dirty, but that doesn't really matter that much. It'll all pop out when it's done smoothly. Smooth it out as best as you can. Alright, that should be good. Put this back the sink, and then you take a base right up here that fits on top of the cake, put a little dollop of chocolate right there in the middle, should be good. You take it, you put it on top, make sure it's pressed down good. You can see, not that well now, but there's chocolate, crunchies, and vanilla. Then put it back in the freezer, and you wait about another 45 minutes to an hour, then you can start making the cake. Alright, so now that the cake is completely frozen with the vanilla and the chocolate, to get it out of the mold, you have to turn the hot water on. Put it under the hot water for about 10 seconds. Turn it around. Alright, this should be good. Now, it will pop out easily like that. Take that, put it in the sink. And you're going to have to put this back in the freezer for about 5 minutes just to let it freeze like this without the top on. And put it right down in there. And there you have it. Alright, so this is the final step of the cake. It's all ready and frozen. Now what we got to do is put it on here. This is a little longer process than the others. What you do is you take the whip that goes on top of the cake, put it on there. You got to smooth it out a lot more. This is a pretty long process, but take your time. It is pretty easy. Cake. You have to smooth the whip out on the top and on the sides. You're gonna need a lot of this. That's why I actually just filled this thing. Top of it. So just keep getting the whip. Cover every inch of the top of the cake, like so. That should be good for the top. Obviously it's not going to look all messy like that. You take this ridge triangle thing and you just make nice ridges with it on the top. Smooth looking like that. Make it look as neat as possible. Wipe that off, and now we're going to work on the sides of the cake. Okay, so I just repeated the same process on the sides as I did on the top, just smoothing it out. As you can see, the top is already with the ridges, so now I just take this tool right here and I do the ridges on the sides. These are a little tougher just because, you know, of how it is. Put this here, clean that up, smooth it out a little bit. Do this side now. Alright. Gotta do it on all four sides. Make it as neat as you can. And now the fourth side. Smooth. Do any little touch-ups on any of the corners. It doesn't look the way that you want it to. Just need to get the towel like that. And yeah, that's basically all you have to do for like just the base of the cake. Smooth it out. Alright, looking pretty good. Now put this away, and this is the final step. Alright, so now what you gotta do is you're gonna put the shells on the top and the sides. You just start here, and you go on the top with the shells, all around the cake, on each side. Before you do this, you gotta make sure you have enough in the bag. Turn it around. And put the shells on, like that. This is a pretty tedious process, but once you're done, it's pretty satisfying. The cakes usually look pretty good. Put it in like that. Again, any touch-ups that you would like to do, just do those after you finish it. Keep going until you finish. That's done with the top. Now I have to do the sides, and this is the last part of the cake. This, what I do is I hold it really close to the edge, and I just go at pretty good pace along the side, like that. Gonna get every corner of the cake. So you just continue going along the sides with the shells. There's a spot, just go back to it. Keep going on the sides. This is the last row right here. A couple more and then you're done. Alright, so that is it. The cake is done. Now, if you want something written on it, you can order. Say happy birthday, anyone, happy anniversary, whatever you like. But we're not going to do that for this one. This is the finished product, cake, like that. You can get any color shells you want. Just have to order them specially. Now, what we do is put the cake into the box. Close up the box. Take a sticker. Seal it up like this. If it's for an order, we put it in this freezer, or if it's not, we put it in the front, and that is how you make a Carvel cake.
Well, I hope you really enjoyed that, and special thanks to my friend Tom over in Brooklyn. And folks, I had to add a commercial on an old Cookie Puss commercial, and it has Cookie Puss. But it was just always funny to me that what I loved about Carvel, great idea of marketing, was that they had maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 cake molds, and those cake molds became everything. You know, so you'll see that in this commercial. But I guess the best one was Fudgy the Whale. Fudgy the Whale became, you turned him around, he was a Santa Claus with the Santa Claus hat. He was a rabbit with the ears. I mean, there was so many different things. But hope you enjoyed this commercial, and then I'll close out the video. But hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe. Drop me a line. Again, special thanks to Tom over there in Brooklyn. Appreciate you. And it's always great to see the real, you know, storefronts still making out. I mean, Carvel now has gone into supermarkets a long time back, and it's always great to see the old-fashioned ice cream parlor still kicking. So subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the commercial, and I'll see you in the next video. And enjoy this little commercial from Cookie and Cookie Puss.
I'm Carvel's Cookie Puss. The new Carvel ice cream cake made fresh daily at your participating Carvel ice cream store. Now for St. Patrick's Day, I'd like to introduce my friend, Cookie O Puss.
My name is Cookie O Puss, the fresh Carvel ice cream cake. You can also be sending either of us to a friend by calling us toll-free number, and we honor most major credit cards too. Thanks and a grand day to you.